A very good afternoon to one and all. This is Dr. Pranay Dute, and today we are going to discuss about the topic that is a coal. What is exactly the coal is all about, how we define the coal and different kind of hypotheses on coal formation, migration, and how we can assess the condition of the coal, what is the ranking of coal and all. So starting with the coal is nothing but a non-renewable so the what coal is rarely used nowadays in industry and in the for a fossil or for a fuel and all. So coal is essentially a carbon. Coal is essentially a carbon, and which is known as the blackish mass, which is known as the blackish mass. Coal is essentially a carbon, which is also known as the blackish mass, which is being used for the powering our homes through the rate of renewal, which is slim. Coal is formed from the decaying matter under the action of high pressure and temperature under the surface of Earth, which took millions of years. Though the coal is made up of carbon, other elements such as hydrogen, oxygen, nitrogen, sulfur do form some parts. The capacity of coal to give energy depend upon the percentage of carbon content. So older the coal, more is its carbon content. So we have a different kind of coal. We have a different kind of coal now. The peat, lignite, bituminous, steam. So this is a different kind of coal we have. Now how the coal has been formed. How the coal has been formed. So first stage of the coal is when you have plants in the area, and which is wind blown dust and ash from the other area. So plant will be decay and goes into the this one. So the phase 1 and phase 2. So phase 1 is aerobic decay, phase 2 is anaerobic decay. There is a two type of decay we have. So coal is in phase 3. Okay, coal is in phase 3, which is 3000 feet. So bituminous coal generally. So what is the difference between the bituminous peat and coal? What is the difference between peat and coal? So peat is formed at the upper level of your earth. Okay, at the upper level of the earth, whereas coal is formed at the lowest part, or we can say the more than 3000 feet. Okay. So peat and coal, this is the two different type of things, peat and coal. Then how the formation of coal is begin? So formation of coal begin in the waterlogging environment. The formation of coal begin in the waterlogged environment where plant debris is accumulated. In such an environment, the accumulation of plant debris exceeds the rate of bacterial decay of the debris. The bacterial decay rate is reduced because the available oxygen in organic rich water completely used by the decaying process. The anaerobic decay is much slower than the aerobic decay. So peat is an accumulation of partially decayed vegetation matter. For the peat to become coal, it must be buried by the sediment. 10 vertical feet of the original peat material is required to produce 1 vertical foot of coal. Then we have phase 1. What is how the phase 1 is going on? So you have aerobic decay. In the first few inches of peat, aerobic bacterial decay reduce the volume by as much as 50%. Because the water is stagnant and the peat is almost impermeable, the bacteria soon use of all the available oxygen and died, ending the first stage of the decay. Then phase 2. So how the phase 2 is going to work on? So phase 2 will phase 2 is the second type of bacteria exit in the swamp that required no oxygen. A second type of bacteria exit in the swamp that required no oxygen. This anaerobic bacteria continue the decay process, reducing the volume still further. Anaerobic decay produce more acid, and when the acidity gets too high, it kills off the remaining bacteria, ending all decay. Formation of coal. So how the coal is been formed? How the coal has been formed? So we have third phase that is a bituminous. That is a bituminization. After the bacterial decay stages, the peat must be buried under the 1,000 of feet. The peat must be buried under the 1,000 of feet of sediment that provide an insulating blanket trapping the natural heat rising to the surface. Once the temperature reaches 100 degrees Celsius, the bituminization processes begin. When you have chemical reaction dry of water, oxygen and hydrogen, which raises the percentage of carbon. There is a different stages. There is a different stages of the 10 to produce from a plant debris, although peat, lignite, subbituminous coal to anthracite coal. So this is a different coal depending upon the percentage of the carbon. It takes millions of years to convert peat to anthracite coal. It takes a million of years to convert the peat to anthracite coal. So peat is nothing but a very primary stage of the very primary stage. Whereas anthracite, we can say the purest form. Anthracite is, you can have purest form. Then you have a rank of the coal. When you have a rank of the coal, so you have a lignite, subbituminous, bituminous, and anthracite. Lignite, subbituminous, bituminous, and anthracite. So you have a low temperature pressure condition. You have a low temperature pressure condition. Then you have a high temperature pressure condition where your anthracite is formed. Lignite is relatively young coal deposit. So first stage is a lignite. Lignite is a relatively young coal deposit that was not subjected to the extreme heat or a pressure. Lignite is a relatively young coal deposit that was not subjected to extreme heat or pressure. The lowest rank of coal with the lowest energy content, that is known as your lignite. Lignite is crumbly and has high moisture content. About 8% of the coal produced in the United States, mainly found in Western US. Then you have subbituminous coal. So what is the subbituminous coal? Subbituminous coal are typically contain a 35 to 45% of carbon. Your bituminous and subbituminous coal is typically contain 35. Subbituminous coal contain 35 to 45% of the carbon. Thus, has a higher heating value than the lignite. Over the 40% of the coal produced in the United States is a subbituminous, mainly found in Western US. Then you have a bituminous coal. So bituminous coal contain 45 to 86% of the carbon. Bituminous coal contain 45 to 86% of the carbon and has 2 or 3 times the heating value of lignite. It is the most abundant rank of the coal found in the United States. Then the last one and the purest carbon we consider as known as the anthracite. What is the anthracite? Anthracite contain 86 to 97% of the carbon. Anthracite contain 86 to 97% of the carbon, and its heating value is slightly higher than the bituminous coal. Then you have highest grade of coal. This one is known as highest grade of coal in US. Low amount of sulfur makes this clean burning coal. The anthracite is a very rare in the United States. Anthracite is very rare in the United States. The only anthracite mines in the United States are located in the northwestern Pennsylvania. So now then you have coal farming period, what is known as coal farming period. Only 2 times of geological history, only 2 times in geological history have conditions been just right to form a large coal deposit. One is in a Paleocene and one is in your Paleocene period, that is your 300 million year ago. So the plant that made up the Great Delta Swamp Forest were buried by the river. So how this process has been operating? How this process has been operating? The plant which is made up of the Great Delta. Delta is nothing but a Sundarban-like sequence or a sequence that is a fruitful environment which is found in this area. The plant that made up of the Great Delta Swamp Forest were buried by the river and ocean sediment and compacted to the time to form a coal. The swamp periodically covered by marine sediment deposited by the rising sea level. Sulfur which is from the ocean water steep into the peat buried below, resulting in a low-grade coal. Coal formation. The swamp plant that form a linear coal were not a modern trees. These plants were very similar to modern wheats with thick exterior and hollow interior. The modern ancestor of the coal forming plant are hostels and which grow along the streams and this one. The main difference in the coal plant grew almost 100 feet high, bark of 4x as a thick as today's tree. Then how you can grade the tree? What is the gradation and what is the classification of trees you can have? You can have the trees classification. So the classification of tree is on depending on the classification of trees in depending on your ash content, ash and moisture content. So when you have a higher moisture content, when we have a higher moisture content, that time you have means when you have higher moisture content, your coal, the what we can say, the quality of coal is degraded or lower, we can consider as. Okay, and when you have a lower ash, means ash is not desirable. Ash is not desirable for the qualification. Okay, ash is not desired for the qualification, means ash and this all the content, ash in all this content is not required for the ash is not required for the coal processes, or coal is what we can say, the consider as the a rock. So what is why the ash and volatile material is not required? Because the burning value of this all will be decreased as your coal, if the coal is means coal is having a higher percentage of your this one what we can say, the volatile material. So the coal is, you know that how the coal is being used. Coal has been used for the variety of purposes, like you can have the electricity generation. Okay, electricity generation is one of the important factor where your coal is being used. So that uses of coal for the electricity generation, you required a subbituminous and this type of coal. Okay, why? If there is a coal, like you have more ash content and like peat, what will be happen? You can have the you can have the ash or the what we can say the smoke from this coal will be higher. The smoke from this coal can be higher if there is a higher percentage of carbon or higher percentage of this one higher percentage of ash and moisture percentage in your carbon atom in your coal. So this is how we can generally we can consider the peat. Peat is a very primary stage of the coal. Peat is nothing but a very primary stage of the coal. Okay, then you have after the peat, then you have lignite. After the peat, you have a lignite. So lignite will consider as lignite is considered as having a more carbon than the peat, but less than your what we can say the your bituminous antisol. So this is how your coal has been used generally. This is how your coal has been used for the purpose of purpose. So what is the purpose for the uses of coal, or we can say purpose, or what is the uses of coal? So coal may be used for the your electricity generation, then as a coke, and in a variety of industry it can be used. So 76 trace elements are found in a coal. So coal is made up of the different element. 76 trace element has been found in the coal. Then you have review the highlight on the periodic table on the next slide. Then you have coal grade. What is mean by coal grade and how the coal grade has been used. So the presence of sulfur also lower the grade of the coal. The presence of sulfur also lower the grade of the coal. Sulfur can end up contributing to smoke and acid rain upon the combustion. Coal that was formed from the swamp covered by the sea water contain high amount of sulfur. Common in the eastern US, low sulfur coal was formed from the freshwater swamp. This is the production of the in US. How the production of the coal for a different rank. So you can see the bituminous coal is having a highest percentage of production of this coal. Then you have anthracite is the lowest one because it's the purest form. So you generally not found this one. So how the coal mining has been working? So type and the location of the coal deposit. Coal is mined either by underground. Coal is mined either by the underground, and it will be the streak and the mining. So when the deposit is more than the 100 feet, if the deposit is more than 100 feet below the surface, the underground method is used. About 62% of the US coal produced from the surface mines. Then you have coal mining method. So this is how your coal has been mined. So you have coal elevation. So you can have underground mine method, original land surfaces and all. So this is different kind of surfaces we have, different kind of coal mining methods we have. So this is a US coal production by mining method. So surface mines more common because western region coals are demand since the CAA. So this is a different you can use the both Both the mining method you can use as a, you can say the use coal transportation, or you can say the use open cast mine and underground mining. So you can have both these two type of different type of coal. After the coal is mined and processed, it is ready to be shipped to market. It is ready to ship in the market. Coal is shipped by the mainly by the train. Coal is mainly shipped by the train. Almost 60% of the coal in the US is transported for the least part of its trip to market by train. The typical coal train is 100 to 110 cars. The typical train in the typical coal train is 100 to 110 cars long, a mile of coal. Each car holds 100 tons of the coal, which lasts only 20 minutes fueling a power plant. One unit train can keep a city of 3,000 households in electricity for a year. Coal is weighing worth about 5 billion per ton. By the time it gets, so the coal is very important for, because it can be used for a different purpose. Now, how the coal has been used, the more important thing. So how you can use the coal? So 85% of the coal mine in US is burned for electrical power generation. So electricity generation is a very important and major factor which uses for generation of the coal. 15% of this one is used in a industrial steel manufacturing as a coal. 15% is used in the industrial steel manufacturing as a coal. Then you have iron occur in a nature as a compound such as hematite, magnetite. Carbon is used to liberate the iron from the oxygen. Coke is the main source of carbon. Used in a steel manufacturing to both liberate iron and to generate the intense heat into the furnace. Then you have coke. What is the coke and how the coke is being produced? Coke is produced by the partially burning of coal in the reduced oxygen environment. Coke is produced by the partially burning coal in the reduced oxygen environment atmosphere. This removes most of the gases, leaving a solid that burns with a lighter temperature than the coal. Coal was first discovered in Illinois more than 300 years ago. Coke underlies 37,000 square miles of this area, about 60. So this is about the US, how the coal has been used. So effect of mining. What is the effect of mining? So there is a dangerous mine shaft. You can have a dangerous mine shaft which can be not. So this is a different effect of the coal. What kind of effect you have? So if there is a abundant mine shaft in this, so if there is a some mining activity already done and they are kept at, or as it is, the subsidence may occur. Mine subsidence is the sinking or shifting of the ground. Mine subsidence is the sinking or shifting of the ground surface resulting from the collapse of the underground mine. Mine subsidence is the sinking or shifting of the ground surface resulting from the collapse of an underground mine. Then you have a sinkhole from the peat subsidence. Crack from the sack. So this is a different effect of the subsidence. Mine subsidence has been reported in Pekin. Bartovline, and in areas around this. So this is a underground mines activity you have. This is the photographs of how the underground mine activity has been occurred. So this is a different kind of mining activity, mining operation you can use. This is a different mining activity and mining operation you can use. Now the what is the application and what is the uses of this coal, and there is how you can have in India, if you are talking about the India, you can have more coal in as a lignite. You have more coal as a lignite. So lignite is one of the lower quality. We can say the lower quality than the your anthracite and all. But again, this one is also used for a different purposes. What is the current status of the India in coal scenario? If you are taking this one, what is the condition of this one in the scenario of coal? So coal was mined in America in the early of 18th century, and commercial mining started around 1730 in the Virginia. There were many coal fields, but the oldest were in Newcastle and Durham, South Wales, Scotland, and Midland. Coal is a primary used for the generation of electricity. Coal is primarily used for the generation of electricity, with much smaller volume used for the industrial process, heat, and the steel production. Over the 40% of the world electricity is produced from the coal. As such, it is important fuel sources. And will remain so for decades due to its low cost and abundance. So this is how you can have formed the production of coal by the country. So 45% of the total world production is by the China. Then you have a USA 12%. So you can imagine that how much deposit is in China, at second place, then you have India, Australia, Indonesia, Russia, South Africa, Germany, Poland, Kazakhstan. The rest of the world is 10%. So this is a different kind of coal deposit, which is part of the world now. So who is a major exporter and who is a major importer? Indonesia is exported 309 tons maybe. Then you have Australia, Russian Federation, United States, Colombia, South Africa, Kazakhstan, Canada, Vietnam, Mongolia, and others. So this is a different kind of exporter countries for the coal. So these all values are in a million ton. Who is a importer? China, after having so much of reserve, still import the coal, 177 million ton. Then you have Japan, Korea, India, Taiwan, Germany, United Kingdom, Turkey, Italy, Malaysia, and other countries. So this is how the different countries have been imported the coal. Reservation, world coal reserve, and consumption. So reserve in USA is 27.1. Reserve in USA is 27.1. The consumption in Poland is 93%. Russia is having a 17.3, China 12.6, India 10.2, Australia 8.6. So different kind of reserve we have. The consumption is in South Africa, you have 93% of this one. Australia 93% again, China 78%, Israel 71%. So this is a different consumption we have. Now we are talking about the Indian coal industry. We are talking about the Indian coal industry. The Indian coal industry is the world's third largest in terms of production and fourth largest in terms of reserve. Around 70% of the total production is used for the electricity generation and the remaining by the steel, cement and other heavy industry. The first coal mining operation commenced in the 1774 in the Raniganj coalfield on the bank of river Damodar. Still independent, the Indian coal industry witnessed a sporadic phase of growth since the private sector followed an unscientific method. Productivity was also low. The Indian government took steps to correct this and improve the working condition in the nation coal industry. All privately owned coal producing companies were nationalized under the Coal Mines Act. So you have major player. You have major player like Coal India Limited and Singareni Colliery Company. This is a percent of share of commercial primary energy resources of India. Coal India Limited is an organization which is state-owned coal mining corporate come into being in 1975. Coal India Limited is today as the single largest coal producer in the world with 433 million ton per annum. Operating through the 81 mining areas, CIL is an apex body with the wholly owned coal producing subsidiaries and one mine planning and consultancy company spread over the 8 states of India. CIL also managed 200 other establishments like workshop, hospitals, etc. It also owned the 26 Technical and Management Training Institute and 102 Vocational Training Institute Center. It was granted the Maharatna recognition in April 2011. So this company is one of the Maharatna company in India. This is a net profit of the Coal India Limited. This rupees in crore. So you can see that from the 2079 to 14,700. So this company is in very much of huge profit that day. Then the subsidiary of companies of the CIL, you have Eastern Coalfield Limited, Bharat Coking Coal Limited, Central Coalfield Limited, Southeastern Coalfield Limited, Western Coalfield Limited, Northern Coalfield Limited, Mahanadi Coalfield Limited, Coal India African Limited. The consultancy of the company is Central Mine Planning and this one. This is a different subsidiary for the Coal India. This is the industry analysis and trend. So first is bargaining power. First is the bargaining of the supplier. Rivalry example. So this is a industry Waters 5 force model. So if you take the SWOT analysis for this one, the strength of this industry, the labor is easily available, low custom duty on capital equipment, tax holiday. The weaknesses are poor infrastructure facilities, low innovation capabilities, labor force is highly unskilled and unexperienced. The opportunities are setting up the manufacturing unit and export the potential, this one. Then you have foreign investment. The threat is foreign investment, stricter environment rule, restricting coal mining activities, etc. are the threats for this industry. So this is all about the coal and its related type and all this one. Hope you understand this lecture very well, and thank you for listening this lecture. You may find a question in your LMS. Thank you all. Thank you.